Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my second video related to computer networking. For the first video you can see the link in the description, and in this video I will tell you about the transmission media. So let us start. Communication. So it is like clear to all that what is the communication? The process of sharing the information and getting the feedback. The complete process is called the communication. Like here in this picture you can see that there is a sender and here is a receiver. So sender is sending the information or telling or asking something, and this receiver is giving the feedback to the sender. So the complete process is called communication, and the sender is sending the information or like dialed up with the help of this telephone with a specific channel. We can say the specific channel or the transmission media he is communicating with him. So the complete process is called the communication. Like the process of sharing information with the help of a transmission media is called communication. So now we will discuss about that how the communication take place with the help of the computer networks. So for the computer networks we need the transmission media connected with the computer networks, and we require the connectivity of the different computers together for that. Okay, that is the transmission media. And in the transmission media, all the computers or the communicating devices, which I have told you earlier also, that it need the connection with the transmission media or a channel, and the connection of the transmission media or the channel depends upon the following conditions, like at how much distance you have to share the information, or for the how much distance you need the transmission media. Okay, and similarly the cost and the better quality, it also depends to select the transmission media. And there are two medium of transmission, that is wired and wireless. Wired transmission is also called guided, and wireless is called unguided. Okay, so from the name it clear that wired means there is a wire. Connectivity with the help of wire is wire transmission media, and the connectivity without wire, that is the wireless transmission medium. So wired transmission medium is with the help of twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, optic fiber cable. Means in this, cables are used as a transmission media, and in wireless there are the waves, or like we can say signals, are used as the transmission medium, that is infrared waves, radio wave, microwave, satellite, bluetooth and wi-fi. So in this video today we will discuss about the wired transmission medium. So let us start with the twisted pair cable first. Twisted pair cables. So when the more than one wire is connected together, it forms a cable. And in twisted pair cable, the four insulated pair of wire are twisted together. Okay, or we can say twisted around each other to form a cable, and this cable is used as a transmission media. The twist in that cable is useful for reduction in the crosstalk and electromagnetic interference. Means when the communication is done, it is done without any interference or any noise. Okay, the information is passed without any noise. And the category 5 and the category 6 specifications are used to set up a LAN. So the very common example of twisted pair cable is LAN cable, which is used in like a campus or a building or in a computer lab. And the twisted pair cables are connected with the help of RJ45 connectors. Twisted pair cables are available in two types, that is shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pairs. Twisted pair cables are of low cost, low weight and flexible cables. It is very easy to install. You just have to connect it in the specific port, and just the installation has been done with the help of RJ45 connector. You don't have to connect you don't have to install any specific drivers for that, or any long installation is not required here. So it is very easy to install. Disadvantages, it like it is only used for short distances only. For long distance, instead of twisted pair cable, we use the repeater. And it also supports low bandwidth and offer only up to 100 Mbps speed only. So this is the disadvantages of twisted pair cable. After that, there is coaxial cables. So in coaxial cable, there is in this picture you can see there is a copper wire, then there is insulation, then there is a copper mesh, and there is a outside insulation. So signals information is been passed with the help of copper mesh. In this a solid insulated wire, means this is a wire, so this is a solid insulated wire that is surrounded by wire mesh, that is surrounded by a copper mesh, and it is separated by some kind of foil or insulator. This is the insulator, so it is separated with this insulator. Okay, the inner core carries the signals. This is the inner core carries the signal, and mesh provide the ground. Coaxial cable or the coax is most common in cable TV transmission. In the cable TV networks, we use the coaxial cable, and there are two types, thin net and thick net. And in coaxial cable, the BNC connectors are used to connect these cables. In twisted pair, there is RJ45 connector. Coaxial cable required the BNC connector for connecting the coaxial cable with any device. Advantages, like twisted pair cable is used for short distances, but coaxial cable we can use for the more distance than the twisted pair cable. Okay, and in it is suitable for broadband transmission like in cable TV, and can be used in shared cable network. Mostly it is used for the cable networks. It is less flexible and expensive compared to twisted pair cable. Twisted pair cable is less expensive, but coaxial cable is little bit expensive than the twisted pair cable, and it is not compatible with the modern cables like UTP and STP. Then there is fiber optic cable. So fiber optic cable, it has a thin glass or glass like material which carry light, and the signals, the communication is done with the help of the signal passed with this light. Okay, and light pulses with the help of light emitting diode or laser beam, light pulses passes, and which take up the signals, and the communication is done. There is a fiber cable consist core, means as we have discussed, there is a glass or a plastic like substance in it, and it is covered by cladding. See in this picture, there is a like two modes of communicating. Different modes are there, multi-mode fiber and single mode fiber. So here you can see there is a core, and it is covered with the help of a cladding, and this fiber glass like material, it is protected with the help of a buffer jacket. Advantages, it is free from EMI since no electrical signal are carried, means no electromagnetic interference is there, because here the process of communication is with the help of glass like material, so there is not any electric substance in it. And other sources are high speed transmission up to a long distance. So for the long distance, more than the coaxial cable, it is fiber optic is used for the long distance communication. Disadvantages, it can be breakable because it uses glass like substance, so it is breakable, so it is disadvantages is there. And also it is very difficult to install if it get break. Okay, we can't join it so easily if it's break from any end, because it's glass like substance, so it can be break, so the joining is not so easy, and its installation is also not easy. So these were all about the three wired cables, that were twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and the fiber optic cable. So in next video we will study about the wireless transmission media. So till then, have a nice day and thank you.